Welcome back to 123 Kimchi. Did you know a few years ago, basil kimchi was a huge summer trend in Korea? People would toss basil with some gochugaru and fish sauce and eat it fresh, kind of like an herb salad. But today I'm sharing a fermented, real kimchi version. It's tangy and savory, plus the basil flavor deepens beautifully over time. It's also a great reminder that in Korean cooking, you can almost kimchi anything vegetables, fruits, or even herbs. So let's make it together a small batch of basil kimchi that's perfect for summer. Start with one bunch of basil. That's about 60 grams or around 3 cups of loosely packed leaves after trimming off the stems. Just rinse and gently pat them dry. Because basil is so soft and herbaceous, I like to add the crunchy contrast by adding kohlrabi. Take 60 grams of korabi or about 3/4 cup julienne. Slice into thin, short matchsticks to match the length of basil. Instead of kohlrabi, you can substitute it with daikon or carrot, but I prefer kohlrabi for its crunchy texture and mild flavors. Now let's make the kimchi paste. First, whisk together all-purpose flour and water, then bring to a boil. Once it boils, then simmer over low heat for 2 to 3 minutes. Let it cool to room temperature. Then cut apple and onion into small chunks. For apple, any red apple that's juicy and crisp like Fuji or Gala works well. Put them into a blender with a tablespoon of water to help it blend. And blend until smooth. Crush the garlic to release its flavors and slice a small piece of ginger. Add the garlic and slice of ginger and pulse until they are finely minced. In a bowl, pour in the flour slurry, blended apple, onion, garlic, and ginger. Then add gochugaru, Korean red chili powder, fish sauce, and honey to give a slight sweetness. Mix well until well combined, and you'll see that it thickens as gochugaru soaks in the moisture. Now combine everything. Add the julienne, kohlrabi, and basil to the paste, then use your hands to mix very gently. Basil bruises easily, and bruised basil could taste a bit grassy, so take your time and be gentle. It smells so fragrant and it already looks delicious, but just wait until it ferments to taste the true basil kimchi. Pack the kimchi tightly into a clean glass jar. Press down gently to remove air pockets, but once again, don't mash the leaves. Leave it out at room temperature for a day until you smell a slight tang and see bubbles subtly popping up. Then move it to the fridge where it'll continue to ferment for another few days. You'll be able to taste tangy kimchi after 3 to 5 days, but it's usually the best after a good 7 to 10 days of chilled fermentation. This batch has been around for 10 days, so let's taste it. It's fizzy, savory, and the basil has mellowed beautifully. You still get the herbal note, but now with depth and tang. Serve with anything, rice, barbecue, or even on a toast. This is a great example of how you can create your own kimchi with local herbs or produce wherever you live. Even something as familiar as basil can become something completely new through kimchi. Now hop on the latest Korean summer trend, and as always, enjoy the process and happy kimchi making!